I want to show you how you can solve this question. It's a surd question. So what we want to do is to write this in the form of k square root of 7, where k is an integer to be found. So the first thing I want you to do is to visualize this as in two parts to be added. And I'm going to call them, this is A and call this B. So the first thing to do, which is the easiest way to look at this, is to solve the A part. So our A part is 10 square root of 3 over square root of 15. And this is going to be, the first thing we want to do is to rationalize this. And to rationalize simply means to get rid of the square roots, the surd. So this will now be equals to 10 square root of 3 over square root of 15 times square root of 15 over square root of 15. This will now be equals to 10 square root of 3 times square root of 15 over square root of 15 times square root of 15 is 15. And this will now be equals to 10 square root of 3 times 15. And this over 15. This will now be equals to 10 square root of 45 over 15. And this is the same thing as, we know that 45 is 9 times 5. And square root of 9, just going to put that there, square root of 9 is equals to 3. So we now have our square root of 9 out of there. We now have 10 times 3, then square root of 5 over 15. This is now equals to 30 square root of 5 over 15. And we know that 30 divided by 15 is 2. So our answer for the part A is 2 square root of 5. Now we're going to do the same thing for the part B. Our part B, 4 over square root of 5 minus square root of 7 is equal to, we want to rationalize this now. And when you're rationalizing, we want to simply remove the surds. And in this case, we're going to multiply, but the sign for the square root of 5 minus square root of 7 is going to change. Now we're going to have 4 over square root of 5 minus square root of 7 multiplied by square root of 5 plus square root of 7 over square root of 5 plus square root of 7. Now we're going to multiply out this. It's going to give us 4 into the bracket of square root of 5 plus square root of 7, because that's what we're multiplying by. Then we have 5 multiplied, square root of 5 multiplied by square root of 5 is 5. 5 square root of 5 multiplied by square root of 7 is plus square root of 35, and minus square root of 7 multiplied by square root of 5 is minus square root of 35, and minus square root of 7 times square root of 7 is minus 7. This will now be equals to 4 square root of 5 plus square root of 7 over, this will cancel out this will cancel out that, minus 7. 5 minus 7 is minus 2. Because we have minus here, we're going to multiply everything here by minus. And then because 4 can be divided by 2, we now going to have 2. So we multiply everything there by minus 2. So we have minus 2 square root of 5 minus square root of 2 minus 2 square root of 7. Now that is our B. Now all we need to do is to add A plus B. So we have our A was 2 square root of 5, which is 2 square root of 5. Then we're going to add it to the B. Because we have a negative sign, plus add my subtraction is still minus. So we have minus 2 square root of 5 minus 2 square root of 7. So this will cancel out this. So our answer for the question that we had originally will now be minus 2 square root of 7. Easy peasy.